individuals. The field does not manicure itself. And he's going. There's the throw. Oh, and no connection there. So he's going to get in safe on the stolen base.
If they would have gotten a hold of that, that definitely would have been an out there, but just missed it.
Carson McAuliffe batting on an 0-2 count right now. And wild pitch. And Wallman takes third base. 1-2 is the count.
I could definitely tell the Adams senior team is a lot more aggressive with the steals too.
And he goes down swinging. 2 down now. Richardson brought some heat on that one. Put it right past him. Batter here is number 13. Number 10, sorry. That's number 10, Nate Archer. Watch his first ball go by.
Come on, Nate. Hey, here we go, 3-2. Making plays, here we go.
That one's a little high. 2-0 is the count.
Here we go, kid. Hey, here we go. Come on, 3-2.
I would be terrified at the plate if I was getting that thrown at me. Nice
and
hit.
He rips it. Picked up by Waring it short to first base, and that's 3. Retires the side. That was a hard hit ball by Archer. And let's see what T-Town can do with their bats now. Richardson threw 11 pitches that inning.
What's up, Marcus? It's over there. Oh, is it working for him? Is it out there?
Yes.
Pretty good start for that Tecumseh defense there. They did a very nice job. Very minimal amount of hits.
Yeah, 4 batters.
Marcus, that score button.
2 strikeouts. 1 out by the shortstop. Nice inning. Half inning. Looks like T-Town's going to start out with Sam Bolt leading off, Ethan Deerberger, and then Eli Waring.
And pitching for Adams is Colby Sugden. Looks like he's got a pretty good arm on him so far. We have the train coming by.
Yeah, so Sugden left-hander.
I think it's always nice to have a left-handed pitcher there.
Yeah, it just brings a little different angle in on the pitch.
And it really brings up some more possibilities for getting that pick on first, too.
Absolutely, absolutely.
The left-hander can really slow down their stealing game, too.
And the left-handers I always played with is Joe Lumberger, back from the 90s Tecumseh ball teams. Of course, Russ Waring, Eli Waring's dad, was a left-hander. He, I think, did more first base playing than he did pitching, but T.J. Reisner, more recently, pitcher, left-hander. Nick Gracke.
Colby's got a pretty good arm on him.
At least I think Dick Gracky was a left-hander. I thought he was. Yeah, he was.
I
Yeah,
want to say he was.
Yes,
yeah.
he was. He was, because I remember we had to play him at I don't know if it's second or short one time, and he just kind of wasn't. Just looked different having a left-hander throwing the ball from there. Typically, left-handers end up in the outfield or first base, pitching and catching. Okay, so we have Sam Bolt up to bat. Fouled that first one off. Bolt's been batting about .333 for the season.
Ooh.
Fouls the second one off, makes the count 0-2. He's aggressive up there at the plate, that's for certain.
Definitely wants to get a nice rip on one of these.
I'll be watching for that changeup now. There it is. A little high though. 1-2's the count.
That one was pretty high there.
2-2's the count. And another one high. I think Sugden's trying to stay away from that fastball. Bolt seemed to be catching up to it a little bit.
Got a full count here. I know he's going to want to protect the plate there.
And another high one walks him. Bolt will definitely be a threat to steal bases. It'll be a little bit tough with that left-hander, but Bolt, state track medalist this year on the long jump. And you don't jump long unless you can move fast. I'll tell you that. Ethan Deerberger taking his signs along with Sam Bolt from Coach Deerberger.
Oh, they're definitely wanting to steal him. He's got a pretty sizable lead there, but I know he's quick.
Another high pitch. Last four for Sugden's been up top. Deerberger batting .293 on the season. Bolt does have. Bolt's got 6 stolen bases on the season. Now, if they don't attempt to throw down on him, technically that does not count as a steal. So, let's see what we do with the stats on that one. Now you got a runner in scoring position for Deerberger with a 2-0 count. There we go. Sugden hits the mark there with a changeup. Looked like maybe a curveball. Another changeup up top. Brings count 3-1. Probably not a place Adams wants to be if they put Deerberger on, then with Waring coming up next.
Looking like he's setting up for a bunt here. Gets it.
Lays down the bunt. Deerberger lays it down nicely. Moves Bolt over to third.
Very well done.
Just didn't get the coverage on first base when they needed it. So that puts Eli Waring up to bat with runner on first and third. Waring's batting, it's like .482 on the season. 26 RBIs. Not bad. Guy you want with runners on base. And Deerberger heads on to second. Wild pitch. Here comes Bolt down to home plate. There's Tecumseh's first run. Deerberger around to third.
Walks it in nice and easy there. I've noticed Tecumseh is very good at really taking advantage of those mistakes that the other team makes.
Yes.
They did that in the juniors game, and they're continuing and being even more aggressive in the seniors.
Yeah, that means they're alert out there. They're paying attention to what's going on.
Which is needing in anything.
That one's low again. He may not give Waring much to swing at here. Which, when it comes down to runs, we just need base runners. Which a walk as a base runner, hit by a pitch as a base runner. A lot of times you'll take them how you can get them. But it's a lot more exciting when you can see them hit the ball, put it in play. And there's another high one. It's 3-0's a count.
I would definitely be a little afraid to throw it right down the middle for these guys.
Yeah, well, and what typically in this situation with 3-0 count, you're telling your batter to hold off and make him throw a strike. Make him prove it. And that one he called it. Now 3-1 count. And this is where Eli would probably have the green light, I'm guessing, if it's close. And another high one. Puts Waring on base. Waring's got 8 stolen bases on the season. This brings Richardson up to bat.
I could definitely tell he got a rip in his pants there.
Richardson batting .345 on the season. 12 RBIs. Another nice batter to have him in place with runners on the bags. Waring heads down to second base, and there's the throw. They got him on a pick play. Deerberger back to third base and safe. So so that's a pick play by Freeman, where they make it look like they're throwing down to second base, and one of the fielders pick it off and then go for the other runner. My bad. That Adams making that play, not Freeman. It's hard to get him.
Same color, same general area.
Yeah,
it's all right.
Okay, we got a 1-1 count there. Richardson swing and miss. But 2 runners in scoring position. Low, nice stop by the catcher there. I think that's looks like that's Nate Archer catching. Nice stop there. Richardson puts it into play and gets past the shortstop. That's going to score 2. That'll probably go in the books as an error for the shortstop. It's unfortunate. Like to see him make those plays and make it competitive on first base. And Richardson gets a pinch runner.
They got 2 more runs in there. That's leading up to a score of 3-0. Tecumseh with the lead.
Jalen Barron's now the runner on first. Trey Holtis up to bat. Sugden keeping Barron's at first base there, keeping him honest.
I'm loving hearing all this talking from the bench over here.
Holtis batting .333 on the season. 14 RBIs. And another pass ball. Barron's heads down second. High pitch there by Sugden. 2-0's the count.
You know, a lot of people say baseball's a boring sport, but when they're super aggressive, it really does make it a little bit more exciting.
Yes, definitely. Oh, whew, he puts it in there. Holtis puts it out to center field. Center fielder, that's number 17. Carson McAuliffe makes a nice catch. Barons tags up and makes it over to third.
You know, he did get out, but I got to admit that was one heck of a hit.
Yeah, McAuliffe, he responded well. If that's Carson McAuliffe, I'm trying to think. Center field, that would be, yep, Carson McAuliffe. He did a good job. Ran back underneath it, caught the ball, got it in.
I honestly thought that one was gone for a minute.
Like now we have Ryan Bowling up to bat. Ball on the first pitch. Bowling batting .300 on the season. Runner scoring position. Sugden puts that changeup right in there nicely.
I gotta admit, I really love watching these guys play because not only are the coaches knowing exactly what's going on and exactly what they want to do, but the players too.
Yeah. When you hear a lot of chatter out there too, that's a good sign. Another ball there.
And you see the batter putting his hand up to tell that third base runner there to stay there. That's showing that he's aware of the situation and that they're wanting to get that guy home as soon as possible, but try and keep him safe too.
Bowling puts it into play. Left field. Left fielder underneath it. Misses it. Barons makes it home. Bowling to second base.
Very impressive start so far. They've gotten 4 runs in, Tecumseh has, and they've only got 1 out.
This brings Sam Buss up to bat. Buss batting .333 on the season.
I'm excited to see where this game will go. I've been hearing some chatter about something special going on tonight if they get enough runs in.
Oh, nice.
I'm not gonna snitch out about it, but we'll have to wait and see.
Okay. Another high pitch there for Buss. Bowling getting his lead on second. And there's that curveball. Brings it in, Sugden. Swing and a miss, but pass ball. Bowling makes it over to third base on the pass ball.
Nice easy jog there.
Yep, got a 1-2 count here. Looks like Adams got somebody in the bullpen warming up, maybe for next inning. Got 1 out. Runner in scoring position. And another one in the dirt. Bowling holds tight on third base. 2-2's count.
And I love how Tecumseh is always wanting somebody in scoring position to always have that threat, so the other team's always got to be on edge with that pressure.
Yep.
That pitcher's got to run back and forth to the plate every time that catcher misses one.
Pitching is can be a high-stress position to play. A lot of people want to pitch, but there's that curveball again and sits him down watching. A lot of pressure on pitchers, both in baseball and softball. It's a lot going on out there, a lot to think about. This is Jason Kettlehake at the plate. Low pitch. Bowling will score on that one. Another pass ball.
Tecumseh taking these nice, easy runs in. None of the scores that they've had with these runs have really been contested much.
Yeah, a lot of pass balls. A few errors is really kind of what's hurting Adams right now. Kettlehake takes a strike there. 1-on-1's a count. 2 outs. So far, the Mosquitoes aren't too bad tonight. A little cooler tonight. Nice evening for baseball. No wind. Ball up top. And Jason swings and a miss on that one. 2-2's count.
Kind of stretched out for that one. Couldn't connect. Counts 2-2's got to really protect the plate now.
And he puts
Nice
that
hit.
curveball and he really gets around on it. Foul ball. That was Sugden's curveball again. Jason found it.
And they don't have any runners out on the bases right now, so that definitely relieves the pitcher of some pressure.
Definitely. Now it's kind of a mind game of what's he gonna throw, and the batter really has to be ready for something that's coming fast, or is gonna, that change of speed is pretty important for pitchers to be able to do. That one goes in the dirt. Full count now for Kettlehake. Sure, Sugden would love to close out this inning right now with one pitch. And Jason finds it coming across plate to the shortstop, bobbles it, and Kettlehake is on first base.
Silent but deadly.
That was a tough one to lose for Sugden.
Jason really stuck around there till the end, getting contact on that curveball to stay in.
Number 12, Chase Hardesty, up to bat. Another high pitch. Kettlehake staying put for right now.
I see these pitchers trying to keep an eye as they're throwing the ball down to the plate, but never really ends up being a strike, I've noticed.
Another high one. Archer back down to first base with that one, trying to keep Kettlehake honest there. Does not want to see him down on second base. And there goes Kettlehake, and Hardesty puts it into play to center field. McAuliffe underneath it, and that's going to close out the first inning.
Lots of good hits coming from Tecumseh over here. McAuliffe has definitely been very strong in this inning, catching 2 real big hits out to center field there. One by Trey Holtus and one by Chase Hardesty there.
Top of the second, we got Adams Post 221-0, Tecumseh 5.
I've heard really good things about this Tecumseh team, and now I'm seeing real good things, and I'm kind of excited where these guys would go.
Yeah, definitely.
And with the arm on Richardson, sheesh. I'm not even close to the plate, and I'm already pretty scared of seeing that thing fly by. You know what we should get, Marcus? We need to get a speed on the ball. We need to get one of them.
It's like Colby Sugden ended up throwing 40 pitches that inning. That's a lot of pitches for one inning, you know, as opposed to Andrew Richardson's 12 pitches. And that really has a lot to do with the fatigue that a pitcher can experience during the game. Also, these pitchers are on pitch counts, and so they can only go, I think it's 120 is max, and then they have to sit out for 3 days. So it's kind of a chess game with your pitchers on, you know, when they're going to be able to pitch again.
Just curious, do they do that for just like the health of the pitcher?
Correct.
Okay.
Yep.
So I can imagine putting that much force into your arm over and over again. Really got to wear you out.
Looks like number 21, Josiah Wallman, up to bat. Richardson's first pitch high.
We should get some WD-40 for that fence.
Yeah. That one's right in there, and no, is that right? I think it's that's 20. Number 20, Garrett Heyer, watches that strike go by. Third pitch is in the dirt. 2-1's a count to Heyer.
I really do like these camera angles we got.
There's a second strike. 2-2's a count. And swing and a miss on strike 3. Around the horn they go. T-Town. The bat now is number 24. This is Marcus Osterhaus.
They're designated hitter, so I'm kind of excited to see where he can go.
And Richardson brings the heat on that first pitch, a little bit outside. 1-0.
Oh.
Foul ball by Osterhaus. Like little bounce on the white pickup back there. Looked like most cars were safe on that one. 1-1's count. Another strike by Richardson. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Osterhaus chases a high one, foul ball.
You know, you usually see some bigger guys as the catcher, but Ethan's definitely one of the smaller guys on the team. He's doing a real good job.
He does a fantastic job out there. He's the type of player him and Richardson, you can put them about anywhere. Actually, there's a lot of guys on this team that I believe could play. This one's going to land right on me.
Want to catch that one?
No, I'm not going to.
Marcus was trying.
Yeah. I think if he catches, it's worth $1 instead of 50 cents. So Osterhaus hanging in there with a 1-2 count on 5 pitches. He puts it into play. Holtis scoops it up. And a little short on the throw. And Osterhaus makes it to the bags.
Like seeing that the catcher was all the way up here trying to back up first.
Yeah, a lot of good hustle going on. And these guys know where they're supposed to be, what they're supposed to be doing. Kettlehaken from right field back that up as well.
And this team has a lot of talent, but even if they didn't, they just got a lot of perfect technique that goes a long way.
This number 25, Brock Robinson, batting. Is that 25 or 23?
23, I believe.
Yep. Yeah, Brock Robinson, number 23. Strike on the first pitch. Osterhouse staying put on first for now. Ball called on that. And Deerberger wanting to keep Osterhouse on first base. Bowling did a good job of stopping that ball. Ball called on that one. A 2-1 count. Just missing the zone there. 3-1's the count. Osterhouse still staying put on first base. And he walks him. 2 runners on now, 1 out. Brings number 18, Mason Denson, to the plate. Mason puts it in play to Holtis. Holtis scoops it up to second. Looking for the double play. Didn't quite get it. Nice attempt by Bolt. Got 2 outs now. Runners at the corners. Bowling again doing a good job coming off the bag to get the ball.
Adams definitely kind of picking up their game in this inning. Definitely a good turnaround from the first.
It's number 22, Hunter Burr, up to bat. Foul ball. Denson stayed put on first base. Denson gets around on it, puts it foul outside the third baseline. Got a 0-2 count right now. Runners on the corners. Richardson brought the heat on that one, low and outside. 1-2 is the count. Denson heading to second base. Deerberger throwing down. Not quite there. Burr's got runners in scoring positions, the second and third. 2-2 is the count. 2 outs. Richardson brings in a curveball, not quite there. Full count for Burr. And strikes him out. He's watching. Richardson finishing out first half of the second inning with 33 pitches total for the game. Looks like Tecumseh starting out the top of the lineup again with Bolt.
Hey, is it okay if I leave this?
Bolt walked his first at bat and then ended up scoring. So we're going to go Bolt, Deerberger, Waring again. All 3 scoring runs in the first inning.
And those are really good numbers to start out with.
Definitely. Sugden still on the mound for Adams.
He's got a pretty mean curveball.
And he uses it quite often. And the players could probably tell you better from where they're standing, you know, from the side here. I don't know if it's just a changeup that's floating in or if that is a curveball, but he uses it quite a bit. All right, Bolt stepping up to the plate here. Sugden up high with that. Bolt puts it in play straight up the middle. That's going to be a single. Second pitch of the second inning. Bolt drives it straight through the Adams defense. Now Deerberger up to bat. Deerberger. Also with a hit first inning.
No, I got a
Bolt heading down to second base. Wild pitch. He's heading to third base. Here's the throw, and he is safe.
Very well done.
Count 1-0 strikes. Deerberger with a runner in scoring position.
So would that count as 2 steals then?
I believe just one, and the other one would be advancement by an error, I believe, but it's how they put it in the book. Deerberger watches that one. 1-on-1's a count.
I gotta admit, I've seen you wear a lot of Hawaiian shirts this summer. You really rock them.
They're a lot of fun.
Oh, yeah, they are. Might have to pick a couple up myself.
High on that one. 2-1's count. Deerberger waiting for that pitch to be where he wants it. And I'll be surprised if he does not put one into play here. Sugden, there he is with that curveball. And that off speed got Deerberger on that one. 2-2's the count.
No, maybe I'll wear a Hawaiian shirt tomorrow and we can match.
There you go. There you go. Ball called on that one, full count.
Catcher lost sight of it for a second. Or maybe it was just acting, trying to bait him to come home.
It could be. It very well could be.
That's some of my favorite parts about baseball is the acting part of it. You got to act like you don't have the ball, and the next thing you know, you got someone out.
Yeah.
Those are always fun.
And Deerberger finds that curveball, puts it in play, right second baseman. I believe that was Burr. Picks it up. Gets Deerberger out at first, but not before Bolt scores. So now that's an RBI for Deerberger. Brings Waring up, no runners, 1 out. Waring finds it, but puts it up to left field.
Nope, that one's staying in.
2 down.
They're getting some big hits today.
Caught by the left fielder there, which would be Mason Denson. Richardson up to bat. Richardson puts it into play. Right over Burr's head. That'll get him a single. And on to first base. Jalen Behrens running for Richardson. Brings up Trey Holtis.
You know, I'll admit a regret of mine now. I regret I haven't been watching these guys all summer. They are a blast to see.
They definitely are.
Looking for a bunt. Ooh, steps off the mound. He's really watching. Barron's trying to steal here. Needs to watch that bunt from Trayton, though.
There goes Behrens. There's the throw. Behrens down, throws a bit off. Behrens heading to third base as well on the, and he's in.
He's got some speed on him.
Behrens being aggressive on the base pads gets him to third base, which now for Trey Holtis, he's got a runner in scoring position.
And I liked how the pitcher was really keeping an eye on that first baseman, and Trayton waited until he was about ready to pitch it to show that bunt.
Yep.
Which maybe could have threw him off because maybe he was trying to throw something that he didn't want to throw to a bunt. Had to switch.
Holtis a little high. 2-0's account. Trey finding that curveball a little low, but he found it, put it into play. That's a single, and scores Behrens. Score now 7-0, Tecumseh.
Oh, that's a high one. Coming into right field. A little bit of a miscommunication.
Ryan Bowling with that hit. Trey Holtis continuing around the base pads and into home. Throw to home. Stopped by the pitcher, and they got Bowling trying to take an extra one on that. But again, not before Holtis makes it home. Score now 8-0, heading into the top of the third.
Very impressive run around the base there by Trayton.
Yeah, wise play by Sugden there, cutting that throw and then making the throw back to second base. Wise play.
I've definitely seen with Tecumseh there's very few wasted opportunities to make advancements. Makes for really good efficiency in what they do.
I also like their hustle getting on and off the field. They do a great job there.
Yeah, I've noticed that with everything. They hustle around, even if it's something small and what some people see as unimportant, they see it as important, and they need to be there as soon as possible, and I like that. I can always respect that.
After 2 innings, Colby Sugden throwing 54 pitches, facing 15 batters total. Richardson going into this inning, 34 pitches, facing 9 batters. Looks like up to bat for Adams is number 4, Tristan Sugden. pitches, a ball, foul ball. Tristan trying to find that, line that orb up with his bat there. Put the pill in play. Ooh, Richardson brings some heat on that one. Sped things up a little bit for Tristan.
I'm curious to learn how fast he throws.
1-2 is the count. No outs. Another. Ooh, got him swinging, and there they're going around the horn. Out number 1. Number 21. Josiah Wallman up to bat, lefty. Fouled off the first pitch. 1-1's the count. Second pitch to Wallman, a little high. 1-1. Bringing the heat on that one. 1-2. Let's count. Ooh, got the changeup, swing and a miss. Dierberger picks up the loose ball and throws out Wallman at first base. 2 outs. Good hustle by Wallman. Brings up number 17. Carson McAuliffe. Made a few nice catches tonight. High fastball, swing and a miss. Actually, it sounded like he got a little piece of that one. Foul ball. Change up, swing and a miss. Richardson seeming very confident out there right now. 0-2's the count. Low on that one. High fastball, 2-2's the count. And watches third strike. Richardson closes out the third inning. Richardson throwing 46 pitches for the game after 3 innings. Facing 11 batters, 6 strikeouts. And only 1 walk.
I saw over on the bench here before he threw that pitch, everyone took their hats off and looked like they were panhandling.
That was a Todd Dierberger baseballism.
Okay.
He's kind of a, what do you call it? Not a
superstitious?
Yeah, he's a bit superstitious at times. He's got a lot of those things that are kind of quirky little things. Are fun, makes the game fun, makes being in the dugout a lot of fun. Yeah, he always brought that to the team. Looks like that continues. So bottom of the third inning. we're going to have Buss leading off. Buss, Kettlehake, and Hardesty. New pitcher on the mound, number 31. That's going to be Noah Williams pitching. Right-hander pitching for Adams.
I'm excited for this inning because I was told that if they were 10 runs ahead, that something special was going to happen.
Well, I'm curious to see what that special thing is. Sugden finished his pitching duties on the mound with 54 pitches, facing 15 batters. Giving up 5 hits and 8 runs.
I don't know what they're doing over there, but it looks like they're having fun.
Yeah, and if I had my guess, Coach Dierberger or Coach Klesby's, the Keaton variety, would be at the middle of that. All right, Buss up to the plate. Williams on the mound. 8-0 in favor of the T-Town. No mascot team.
Looks like that's Buss up to bat.
Yep. Ball called on the first pitch. Reaching for one there, fouls it off. 1-1.
I'm excited to see him get on base. Hoping he will this time. He's got a pretty good batting average.
There's a curveball by Williams. Puts it across. Buss, not sure what to think about that one. 1-2's the count. Now he's got to protect.
Sam Buss has a .333 batting average, which I want to say ain't too bad.
That is not too bad. Buss hanging in there, fouls it off.
Good awareness, though. Second he got contact, get running. That's always a good thing to have.
Williams seems to have a pretty decent curveball. At least that first one was. So now he's got to be aware of that. I mean, is it going to be the fastball or is it going to be the curveball? If he can adjust on the fly, and he does, and he puts it into play. And shortstop, number 21. That's Josiah Wallman. Josiah Wallman. Nice movement to the ball.
Nice snag.
Robs Sam Buss of a single. Now we got Jason Kettlehake up to bat. Williams leads off with that curveball. Strike one is called. Brings back the fastball, and Kettlehake finds it and puts it in the gap between left and center. Rounding it, heading to second base, and he is in there. Whew. He slid, but it was uncontested. Nice double for Kettlehake.
I'll give him a bonus for style points. That was a clean slide.
It was a nice slide. He knows that man knows what he's doing when it comes to sliding. Jason Kettlehake knows.
Only thing that would have made that better is if he had a cape.
Yeah, I think they might call him Jason the Slide Kettlehake. I'm not sure. Maybe. Hardesty up to bat. Runner in scoring position at second base. Williams doesn't like him there. Overthrows the pickoff. But Jason, the Slide, Kettlehake, sliding back into second base. There's that curveball. Puts it in there. Strike is called. No balls, one strike for Hardesty. Fastball past the catcher. Kettle Lake moves over to third base. No slide on that one. Coach Keaton talking velocity in the dugout. Having a physics lesson, it sounds like. 1-1's a count to Hardesty. Williams brings a fastball. Called a strike. 1-2 is a count. Again, you got to be watching for. Williams has been pretty effective with that curveball, and now he's honing in on his fastball too. So this is a good combination for Williams. Makes it tough for Hardesty. We'll see what he does here. Williams keeping Jason the slide on third base there. Kettle Lake easily back to third. Quick little move there by Williams. Williams with the fastball. Hardesty puts it into play right to shortstop and misses. Shortstop misses it. Brings Kettle Lake in. Hardesty's on first base on an error.
They've been sending quite a few over to Josiah Wallman over there, and he's made a couple errors here and there, but with such speed on that ball, it's going to be hard to field him.
Now we have Sam Bolt back up to the bat again, top of the lineup. Bolt's walked and has had a hit. Williams.
Good speed, good speed.
Good throw to first base. Hardesty back in.
Score is 9-0 so far.
Hardesty's off second base. Wild pitch, but it's dug, and throw down is just a bit late. Hardesty, nice slide in second base. It is clear T-Town has practiced their sliding.
Especially
Hardesty.
Jason.
Oh yeah, Jason the slide. 1-0's count to Bolt. There's that curveball, but this time not quite where Williams wanted it. Puts Bolt on. Hit by a pitch. Bolt, 3 at-bats, 3 times on the base pads. They're rubbing dirt on it. They're going to make it all feel better.
One thing I love about this Tecumseh team is they've been hit by quite a few balls today that I've seen, and they don't even act like it hit them.
Deerberger up to bat. Runners on the bags. 1 out. Williams keeping an eye on him. If nothing else, Williams will make sure these boys have to go and wash their jerseys. Williams brings it in there. Deerberger puts it into play into right field, a single, which will score Hardesty and puts Bolt on third base. Score now 10-0 in favor of T-Town. Bringing Waring up to bat. 2 runners, 1 out. Waring taking his signs from Coach Deerberger. See where Williams goes with this. If Waring can find one of those curveballs and right in just the right spot, it could be out of here. Deerberger heading to second base. Fastball in there for a strike. Throw down to third base. And Bolt is safe. Good quick move by the catcher there. Nate Archer, nice throw down to third base. 1-1 the count for Waring. There's that curveball, a little high. 1-1's the count. Runners on second and third. Got Bolt on third, Deerberger on second. Williams sends in a fastball.
That's a
Waring
tall
puts
one.
it up high to right field. Had trouble seeing it in the lights, and that's a foul ball. So Waring, 1-2 is the count. Those are good ones to get. That's a kind of a free one if you can find it. Looked like a right fielder lost in the lights. That'd be a good one to get Waring away from the plate, but now Waring back up the plate. 1-2 is the count. 1 out. Dierberger and Bolt on second and third respectively. There's the curveball. Waring gets underneath it. Foul ball to the third baseman, who sends Waring to the dugout. 2 outs. Richardson up to bat. Richardson known to drive his fair share of balls out into the outfield and bring runs in. There's that curveball a little high. 1-0 is the count. Fastball.
Almost got a hold of it there.
Richardson sends it foul along the first baseline.
Tristan Sugden dove for that one, tried to get a hold of it, just barely missed it.
Great effort there. Great effort. 1-1 the count for Richardson. There's that curveball.
Here's a tall one.
And Richardson puts that foul out of first base line. Now he's going to have to battle with a 1-2 count. Like a heated race for the foul ball there. Presley Jolf's coming away with the foul ball. Might be good for 50 cents. Fastball down low to Richardson. There's a curveball. Richardson puts it out to center field. McAuliffe getting underneath it. And McAuliffe with another good catch for Adams.
He's definitely been a staple for their team tonight.
Yeah.
What's that, his third, fourth catch in the center field?
At least his third. So that relieves the side. Score 10-0 in favor of T-Town.
Looks like we got some substitutions coming in here. Kyle Lowey's out there.
Noah Williams with 23 pitches in the inning, facing 7 batters. And there's the first mosquito I've seen of the night.
I ain't trying to get bit.
I did not bring my fully organic, chemical-free mosquito repellent. I'm going to have to use this. Where's that other stuff that was laying around?
Oh, it's right over here. I'll get it for you.
Yeah, that'll take the hair off my legs.
Hey, it's summertime. Gotta stay cool.
Yeah, that's nice and cool.
See if you wear jeans and boots like I do all the time, you don't have to worry about that.
You know, usually, Philip, I am wearing jeans, but tonight
I
was feeling a bit tropical.
At that football camp the other day, Coach Houghton was messing around with me a little bit. I got white shoes and I had white socks on, and he's like, Kaufman, I'm having trouble finding out where your cankles start and your socks end. I was like, oh, come on now.
Richardson's still on the mound for T-Town. It's like a few other changes, though. Dierberger not catching any longer. I'm trying to see who's in there. Number 10.
Nate Archer.
Looks like Trevor Plager goes to right field
Oh,
for
that's what you're saying.
T-Town.
Oh, okay, I see what you're saying now.
Trying to figure out what other changes T-Town made.
We got Lowy in left field.
Looks like David Gertis now catching, and Kyle Lowy moves to left field. First pitch is low. Ball 1. Oh, and this is Nate Archer.
Big hit.
Puts that into play. Plager snags it like nothing. Can of corn for Plager. I guess Ethan Deerberger says that is margarine, actually. I don't know what that means. I don't even know if he's talking about the play.
I don't know, but I liked his enthusiasm.
Seems to be having fun with it, though. This, number 20, it looks like. Garrett Heyer up to bat for Adams right now. First pitch is strike. Strike 2 called on Heyer.
The pop of that glove after Richardson throws that down. Whew.
Very nice.
Nice and crisp.
Outside, that heater. 1 and 2 is the count. Now for Heyer.
Curtis did a good job of keeping hold of it.
Richardson, nasty curveball. That curveball had some speed to it too and sets Heyer down watching. It's number 24, Marcus Osterhaus, up to bat next for Adams. Richardson sitting on 52 pitches right now. Low and away. Ball 1. Comes back with a strike to Osterhaus. 1-1's the call. 1-1's the count. Bringing the heat. Outside. 2-1.
It's a beautiful night out here in Tecumseh.
It's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. And Osterhaus puts it in play. Short right field. That'll get him on base with a single.
Good hustle by the ump there.
Adams sending number 23, Brock Robinson, to the plate. Osterhaus on first. 2 outs. Richardson eyeballing him. Looks him back.
Got him scared there. Really got back quick.
We might be wanting to do the same laundry thing Williams is doing. Let's make these guys wash their uniforms. Richardson comes back at the strike. 0-1 to Robinson. Robinson.
Tall one.
Puts it up there. Looks like a little confusion in the outfield. Snagged by Chase Hardesty. And that'll retire the Adams team at the top of the 4th inning.
It's a good example of good communication out there. They weren't quite sure who was going to get it, and then left field, Kyle Lowey kind of backed off because he heard Chase said something about getting it.
Definitely.
And that led to them closing out the inning with still no runs made so far today.
So Richardson sitting on 60 total pitches, facing 16 batters, 8 strikeouts, only 1 walk, and only 1 hit given up. And there's Ethan Dierberger. Mr. Dierberger, what does margarine mean?
Margarine, it means smooth.
Okay, there we go.
Okay.
Viewers, Ethan Dierberger, clear things up for us. Margarine is a smooth play. Thank you.
Got a good insight there.
Very good. Now, why couldn't I come up with that
I don't know.
definition?
I
That's what he was
personally
trying
don't
to
use
say.
margarine too much, to be honest with you. Got some big, strong dudes over here moving the
Shade canopy?
yeah,
Shade no longer needed.
Yeah, not when it's this beautiful out.
Williams still on the mound. Looks like Schuster
Got a car alarm going
coming
off.
in to bat for T-Town, followed by number 55. So we got Cameron Schuster leading off the inning, followed by Mason Benham. And that is not my car alarm, by the way.
I don't think it's mine. I don't have a key fob, so I ain't too worried about it.
Okay, Schuster up to bat. Williams on the mound. No outs. Bottom of the 4th. There's that curve ball. Got a little away from him on that one. Ball 1. Schuster putting it into play just over the first baseman's head. That'll get him on at the single. Second pitch of the inning. Schuster makes contact. So now we got a runner on. Mason Benham up.
That's the second time I can recall that Tristan Sugden has hopped up for one of them and tried catching him. He's close.
No lack of effort by Mr. Sugden.
Yeah, I'm sure he'll get one of these eventually.
See here if Cameron will be a threat here to make it down second. I know Williams has not liked base runners on. He's kept them all pretty honest. Schuster fouled off by Benham. Right off the knuckles almost, it looked like.
On deck is Kyle Lowey. He's a pretty good buddy of mine. I'm excited to see if he can get a hold of that ball.
Benham puts it into play right back to Williams, who makes the play over to Sugden. That's 1 out. Schuster makes it down to second. Kyle Lowey up to bat. Number 45. Runner on second base.
He always
Ethan
talks a big game
Dierberger
to me.
again, making his way back to the dugout. A little dirty and scraggly looking.
Isn't that just his normal look?
Oh, he can clean up pretty good some days.
Kyle Lowey always talks pretty big game to me about his batting. Let's see what he's got.
Yeah, let's see him put one into play. See if Williams comes with a curveball or fastball. There's that curveball. It looks good. Strike 1 called on Lowey.
I can tell he looks pretty determined to get a rip on that ball.
Low pitch by Williams. Schuster partway. Wasn't quite sure.
Thinking about it.
One one's count to Lowey. High wild pitch sends Schuster over to third base. Again, I think there's that curveball getting away from Williams.
I've noticed Tecumseh really likes putting that pressure on the pitcher by threatening to have a base stolen.
Yeah.
And by that, there's been a lot more balls, too.
Yeah, I agree.
They're super focused.
Yeah, it's tough when you got runners on as a pitcher. I can't speak a lot to it. I didn't pitch much, but I've known a lot, coached a lot of pitchers. It is tough out there. And zips that one past Lowy. 2-2's the count. Came back with his fastball.
Come on, Kyle, get a rip on him.
Kyle getting no lack of advice from the dugout here. And fouls it off. Fouls it off. It's a good sign. Good sign. 2-2 the count here.
And in the juniors game, Eli Waring was commentating for a little bit, and he and Sam Buss both agreed that they wanted to leave a little bit of a legacy behind, even if it was just a piece of advice or anything. And
Sure.
I can definitely see that.
Yeah. There's that curveball, leaves it high. Kyle Lowy with full count. Cameron Schuster on third base, ready to score. Fastball, gets it past him. Kyle Lowy goes down swinging, 2 outs.
He stayed fighting for a while, though. That's good to see.
Trevor Plager up to bat. Trevor made a nice play in right field. The margarine play, right?
Might have to use that one.
It's not smooth like butter. It's smooth like margarine.
Is margarine smoother and butter?
I'm not sure. I could try that
Well,
out.
you know, what is the difference between margarine and butter?
One's actual dairy, right? And margarine is non-dairy.
Really?
Isn't that correct?
No clue.
Maybe we'll have a viewer call in.
We should have that. We should have that. So if there's anything we don't know about, bam, somebody calls in.
Well, if my wife is watching, she'll text me and she'll let me know the difference between the two. Williams with the curveball again. Leaves it a little high. 1-0 to Plager. Plager swinging a miss. Philip left me there for a little bit. He's taking a soft pull on the difference between margarine and butter.
All right, so a quick Siri search here. Butter is mainly composed of dairy fat, and margarine is typically produced from vegetable oils.
Okay, see, I knew one. Okay. Wild pitch brings Cameron Schuster home. 3-1 count for Mr. Plager.
And I
margarine is vegetable oil, butter is dairy fat.
And you know, oil does seem a little bit slicker than fat, so I can see that.
I don't know.
I can't recall a single run home that they have really been contested on.
No, not
Just
really.
been nice, easy runs in.
There's that
Playing smart
curveball,
baseball.
and Plager puts it into play. Shortstop picks it
error.
up, bobbles it, and Plager makes it on. Another tough play for the shortstop. Got 2 outs. Trevor Plager on base. It looks like that's number 12, Chase Hardesty, up to bat, and then we'll be at the top of the lineup again. Hardesty very capable of hitting the ball and bringing runners in. Looks like Williams will be relieved. Williams faced 39 batters, or he threw 39 pitches, faced 11 batters, and now we have Heyer on the mound. It'll be Garrett Heyer taking his warm-up pitches. Hardesty waiting patiently to get into the batter's box.
There was a little bit of insight into the dugout there with our dugout camera.
Okay, Mr. Bowling showing how to throw a fork ball. Getting a little instruction there. Ryan Bowling. on the fork ball. And now we have a request from Ryan Bowling to become the new pitching coach for the T-Town Post 2 seniors. I don't think it's going to happen, though. I don't know. Oh, here they go. Heading to the bullpen is Sam Buss, Eli Waring, and Coach Bowling, famous for the fork ball.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I guess I can tell you the surprise now. Sam Buss was talking about the only position he has never played before was pitcher. And here he is.
Skeeters on you. Buss in the bullpen, warming up under the tutelage of Ryan Bowling.
That's got a good rattle off to it.
Yeah.
Buss in the bullpen.
Yeah, Ryan Bowling going to teach him the fork ball while they're getting warmed up there. Trey Holtis also heading to the bullpen to share his coaching expertise, whatever it may be.
Oh, this next inning should be pretty fun.
This will be interesting.
So Sam will proudly be able to say that he has played every position through his many years of baseball experience.
Okay, higher to the mound. Yeah, Keaton Klespies. Keaton Klespies, everybody. Number 25, Coach Klespies. Higher to the mound. Hardesty in the box. 2 outs. Hardesty. Hard hit ball. Shortstop digs it. Out at first. And that will end 4th inning. Moving into the 5th inning here. T-Town up 11-0 over Adams. Looks like we have some new faces out in the field. Benham, number 55, to first base. Mason Benham. Cam Schuster to third base. Zach Hawley to shortstop. Number 45, Kyle Lowey back to left field. Number 6, Jalen Behrens heading to center field. Trevor Plager back to right.
Trevor had a nice play last inning over in the right field there.
Still behind the plate is Gertis. Richardson returning to the mound to start the inning. Bullpen is fully warmed. Ready to roll here. Got the fork ball down.
Had three very experienced baseball players back there to help.
What's that? What? Oh, free goldfish tonight. Oh, princess goldfish. Thank you. Courtesy of the Myers family.
Food review. How's it taste?
You know, the princess goldfish,
More royal.
they look special. They taste the same as the actual fish goldfish.
So it's all a front.
Oh, first pitch. First pitch, number 18, Mason Denson sends it hard down the first base line, but foul.
Pure speed from Ryan Bowling there out there to get it and bring it back in.
Ooh, hard hit ball. Cam Schuster snags it out of the air.
Beautiful.
Route number 1.
Awesome water thrown there.
T-Town seems to be having a pretty good time right now. Two pitches, 1 out for Richardson. Top of the 5th.
A lot of contact being made
A
here.
lot of contact. That's number 22, Burr, who's been playing second base. Sends it foul down third base line. 0-1's a count.
I'll turn down the crowd mic again for y'all so you don't get blasted by that train.
Curveball.
Very clean.
Good looking curveball, very clean. 0-2 for Burr. Richardson, another curveball.
Got that one too, sprint to it.
Richardson's going to close that out by himself.
Some beautiful plays coming from Tecumseh here. Would you call that margarine too? That was pretty smooth. Nice jog over.
That was pretty. I mean, I could call it butter too. I could call it butter. I could call it margarine. 4 pitches by Richardson this inning. 2 outs. And this is number 4. Tristan Sugden at the bat. Strike called on the first pitch.
Tecumseh really having fun here. Contact.
Sugden puts it into play. Second baseman.
Easy peasy.
Hardesty finishes that out. And that takes care of Adams, top of the 5th. I believe that will be the ball game, 11-0.
They started off strong and ended out strong. Very, very impressive play of Tecumseh baseball here. Held Adams scoreless through all 5 innings, and they managed to get 11 points.
Richardson finished out the game pitching, 66 pitches, 42 strikes, faced 18 batters, 8 strikeouts, 1 walk, 1 hit. Not a bad evening for Andrew Richardson.
Yeah, I don't think it was a bad evening really for anybody on the Tecumseh side.
You know, 8 hits by T-Town, 7 RBIs, 2 walks, 2 strikeouts as a team. That's a pretty decent evening.
And Tristan Sugden was very impressive playing for Adams' side. He was the first baseman. He was jumping and diving for about every ball that came his way. And another really impressive player was Carson McAuliffe. He was in center field. I know he at least got 3 catches out there in center field, but I think he got at least 4. So very, very impressive by him. Definitely kept Adams' defense intact.
Marcus Osterhaus was the sole hit for Adams tonight. Other than that, pretty quiet night for Adams in the batter's box.
You know, this is my first time seeing Tecumseh play, and I've heard a lot of good things about him, and now I've seen a lot of good things, and I'm really excited to see where they'll go here, and as the season comes to tournament time.
Maybe we can grab one of the coaches here as they come over. Let's see here. See Coach Deerberger there.
Very great night tonight. It's beautiful out, and this is the first baseball game we have ever done. And it's a wonderful night for it. We've got a lot of different tech out here today. Looks like we got a coach coming.
So right now they're thanking the field crew that helped get the field ready for tonight's game. It was hot today, and they put in some hard work getting this field looking nice so T-Town can play their baseball games with that. And, all volunteer work. They're all paid in handshakes. And here we got Coach Deerberger. Coach Deerberger.
Oh, I got to stand here and do an interview now? Here.
Coach, how was tonight's game?
Well, I think both teams, I don't know if we got games or cameras on.
And I don't know if you can see, but he is really taller than me. I'm
That's not true at all.
He's standing in a hole. It slopes here, but
That's
go ahead.
Not true. Well, obviously feel good about a win. We played a lot of good defense. We pitched. I'm never going to complain about a win like that.
Yeah, definitely.
You know, Adams' record isn't the best. Sometimes you have a tendency to sink down to the level of competition, and I thought we did a good job of playing our game and made our pitchers threw pitches. Our defense played. We hit balls, put balls in play. And
I mean, Richie had a pretty good evening on the mound.
He
there.
threw a lot of strikes. Richie does his best when he's ahead in the count, and they're guessing what pitches. He has an arsenal of pitches. He can use them at any time, but we can't use them when it's 2-0 and they know a fastball's coming and all that. So.
And who do you have tomorrow night?
we play Wilbur. Wilbur's tough. We were fortunate to go to Wilbur last night, and our juniors won by 8, and seniors had a tough game. We won by 10-7, but they got some hard-throwing kids. They got a big hard-throwing lefty and a third baseman that can throw. So Wilbur's kind of a rival with these kids here in Tecumseh and all this area. And for us to go into Wilbur and handle them what they did, we knew they were hot when we were leaving the field, and they want nothing more to come to our place and do the same to us. So.
And so now you got a secondary field crew out here. Tell me a little about today's field crew that was out before you guys even got here.
And I don't know if the camera saw it or not, but we made all of our players go and shake the hand. I mean, Tom Rother, who you might know, obviously is the head of our program, and the man does everything. All season long, we've needed other people to step in and help. And yesterday, before we went to Wilbur, we showed up, and our whole field was green. Everything in our dirt, grass was coming up. We've tried killing it. It was all grass. We came back from the game at Wilbur, and Tom had been up here, tore all of it out, and we were looking at it like, we're going to go to Adams and play. There's no way.
Yeah.
Well, H-Baum, Harold Richardson, Dave Bowling, and, of course, Tom were here at 8:30 in the morning and did a wonderful job. I don't think our field has played that nice before. The dirt was wonderful. And without those guys helping us, and our boys obviously do a lot with the field maintenance and all that, but we owe a lot, and that's why our whole crew went over and shook their hands.
Classy move. Definitely classy move.
Without those two, we wouldn't have been playing today. And we want to keep home games. We're very proud of our teams, and we want the community to see it. We support a lot of communities with Johnson Brock School, Sterling School, obviously JCC and Humboldt, and we're pretty proud of what we do, and we like to have our home games, and we like to have people watch, and hopefully other kids are watching and they want to come play for us next year and kind of keep some traditions going. So.
Sure. Well, excellent game tonight, and big talk over here was we heard Ethan Deerberger talking about margarine. So why margarine and not butter? Is margarine smoother than butter?
No, butter's smoother. Margarine's bad for you. I don't know what he's talking about.
Okay, so there you have it, viewers.
Who knows what my son is talking about?
Oh, you're related to him. Okay, I wasn't. You mentioned me knowing Tom Rother. I kind of know him. But anyway, hey, great game tonight.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
We'll be striving tomorrow night as well. Anything you need to say to any of your viewers?
No, appreciate everybody's support, and we really appreciate everybody of this crew with Striv. If we keep playing like this, we're going to take them as our road crew, and I'll pay for them wherever they need to go, and I'll have to talk to maybe the superintendent here to let them go. But
I don't know.
Really, in all honesty, we had a lot of Adams folks that were getting my attention to tell them how cool this was, and they said this feels like the College World Series. We got cameras in center field, and we got this crew, and it made us feel special tonight, and it showed with a little bit of attitude and effort. So we certainly want to say thank you to all the crew that was here.
Definitely. All right, and good luck to you tomorrow night.
Thank you very much.
Take care, Coach.
Yep, thanks a lot.
And that's a wrap, everybody. Strive Nation. Tune in tomorrow night. JCC will be taking on Wilbur.